Hi there, I'm Danielle, and this is our very first video. I was sitting here thinking I'm going to make some kale chips for the kids today because we had fresh kale, and I thought how better to start this off than to explain to you how we make kale chips. So Raising Kale came about just because I thought we raise our children in a unique way, and I think that we have a lot to share, and there's a lot of grace in our family, and we just kind of do our best. So when we had children, or when we were trying to have children, we unfortunately suffered a miscarriage or two, and the doctors, of course, wanted to do a whole bunch of different things, modern medicine, and I sought out plant therapy instead, and it worked. And so now we have three crazy kiddos, which are huge blessings for us. So there's a lot of different things that we do. We feed our kids a little differently and raise them a little differently, and so this is kind of our journey and why we do what we do. And even though it seems crazy to everyone else, it works for us, and there's really good research behind a lot of what we're doing. We're also just still learning because we are, parents. We're all still learning. So this is Nova. She's our littlest one. She is 1.5 years, and she loves kale chips. She's our littlest kale lover. So anyway, this is basic. So I have like this huge sheet pan here, you can see, and I get fresh kale. I used to use the flat leaf, but it just doesn't work as well. You can see how pretty it is. It's like super green. So I have 2 boys in the back too. So you just take it off in like little bite-sized pieces and just throw it on the pan. It's very easy. So this kale is so high in good vitamins, iron. People always ask me, like, how can you possibly get protein or anything you need from plants? And you can. Plants actually have a lot of what we need. So I kind of explain it to people like elephants and rhinoceroses and giraffes and gorillas and all of those huge land animals. They survive on plants. They more than survive. They thrive on plants. And so my husband still eats meat, but when we choose meat, we choose very carefully, and local if we can, and organic and all of that. So he still eats meat. It doesn't work well with my body, and so right now we're still learning with our children what their bodies need best. So some of them like certain kinds of animal product, and some don't. So we're just kind of learning, and that's it. So just break these up like this, like I'm showing you. You can actually do 2 of these kind of stems of them and break them apart, just bite-sized pieces. So I used to really take the care to make sure they were extremely dry, and otherwise the oil wasn't going to stick. They still do perfectly great if they have a little bit of the rinsing water on them. So I just rinse them and dry them off best I can. If you don't already have a way to limit the paper usage in your house, these reusable like linen towels are so nice. We use them like paper towels, wipes, they're awesome. So I clean with them, dry fruits and vegetables with them. We do everything with them. So I think I got them at Amazon or something for pretty cheap. Okay, back to the kale chips. So I have this pan here, and I'm going to just drizzle with olive oil. And this is all, hey, can you please say what you're saying hi to the video? Yeah, so you just drizzle with olive oil a little lightly. It really doesn't need that much. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that's a teaspoon or 2. You grab a pinch of salt. I use this pink Himalayan sea salt, and then I have it in a crock because I don't really use my butter crock, and so I use this like a salt cellar. So then you just kind of drizzle it on, sprinkle it on, Is that yummy? And then this is called nutritional yeast. Make sure you get the kind that is not adulterated. There's a kind that is like enriched or reinforced, and you don't want those. You want the nutritional yeast that just comes as is. And so I just kind of eyeball it, make sure every one of them gets a good sprinkling. So for us, instead of using like Parmesan cheese or that powdered milk or any of that, we use nutritional yeast because you get, you get vitamins, and you also get some protein with it, and then it gives it that like Parmesan nutty flavor that I really like. So then just organic garlic powder, and I totally eyeball this. So recipes are not usually my friend. I just kind of do my thing, and that is it. So salt, nutritional yeast, garlic. So I have a convection oven. It just kind of came, and so I'm like, oh, I'm learning how to use it. So I convection roast them at 370. If you're going to bake them, I would bake them around 350. And then it is a watching game. Unfortunately, not too much. Unfortunately, this is one of those things you kind of have to watch. So I only make it if I know I'll have time to do that. So I just throw it in, and then I always watch this on the videos, and I'm like, oh, look, it came out perfectly. So you can see kind of how they come out. They're really light and crispy, so you have some of that salt, a little bit of that garlic, and they're so good. They're like, so you know you have 3 kids. So they're really yummy. But anyway, I hope that you try them. I know a lot of people's kids don't enjoy vegetables, but you know, they will start enjoying them, especially if you include them in the process. If you help them tear apart the leaves, or if they'll let you, we can let them sprinkle it on, then they're good to go. So look, baby. So really kind of include them in the process, teach them about kale, what it is, the different parts about it, and you'll be really surprised how excited they are by it when they are part of the process. So that's a good trick to learn. And then these are delicious. They're like chips or something, so they love them. So thanks for watching. We're covered in kale. This is Raising Kale, and we love Jesus. We love all things natural, toxin-free house, and we sure love our kids. So we just want to, change the world one family at a time, and make sure everybody has the information that they need to make conscious decisions for their family. Thanks for watching.